Men in the middle. Tonight, Greg.
Here we go.
Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duties. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Bogdanovich, that one, no good. And Utah the other way now. Young against Conley. Here's Mitchell trying to get open as Bogdanovich. And it's Mitchell missing. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich from outside the arc. And that one's good. Hunter's got the first basket of the game for the Hawks.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's a case where Rudy Gobert is outworking the defense, keeping the play alive and finishing strong.
Here's Young, outside Bogdanovich. He kicks it to Capella. Shot clock at 6. Hunter, no good. Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And a wide open look for Capella. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan. 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now, here is Young. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Capella finds Hunter. Driving to the basket. Young with no one around. Hits the three-point bomb. And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
5 on the clock. Back to Conley. There's the triple. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
Now, here is Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Back to Bogdanovich. Capella kicks to Young. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Conley feeling it out. There's the drive. Outside Bogdanovich. O'Neal is screen on Collins. The game now all time.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovich, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Young passes to Capella. Hunter with it. Young, right side. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. With the drive. Throws it down. If the officials calls the foul, it may be a three-point play. That's on Clint Capella.
This is what Donovan Mitchell is looking for. He wants to seek out body contact and get the hoop in the harm.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. At the top of the key, Capella. Pass to Hunter. Jacks up a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Stolen by Collins. And finished off by Collins.
And Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
The loudest and craziest fans get a free t-shirt. Let's see it fans.
For Utah, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. 17 seconds left to play in the first. And here is Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Lays it up and banks it in. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
All right, coming on the court.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
On the court for Atlanta, Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Gobert finds Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. He can't get that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And here's Collins from outside. Rebound by Mitchell.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Here in the 2nd quarter with a little over a minute gone. His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%. Now Young. He's got 5. Pass to Hunter. The high post shot, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
A solid mid-range shooter. Hunter knows where his strengths are.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the 2nd quarter of action. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Launches it. Rebounded by Capella. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 1st foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. The Hawks trail by 3. We're now about 2 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Passes it to Gallinari. The Hawks working the ball around. Williams passes to Chang. Back to Williams. There's the dish to Gallinari, and he comes up with the deuce. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Now here's Williams. And there's the pass to Herter. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. To the right side. Gallinari outside. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And even without that 3-ball dropping, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And stolen by Williams. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Conley against Gallinari, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Gallinari outside. Fires from deep. Rebound, Utah. And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Off target from outside. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. And it's Gallinari missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Ingles with the ball. Back to Whiteside. Rebound by Jang. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Over in the corner, Reddish. Pass to Jang. Here's Herter. Back to Jang. And it's Gay with the rebound. Jazz leading by 3. Clarkson right side. Whiteside sets the pick for Clarkson. No good on the triple. Atlanta's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Herter. They could use a bucket. The Hawks again can't hit. Jazz have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Passes it to Gallinari. Williams against Ingles. And now they decide to foul intentionally. The Hawks shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team. So you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
You'd be hard-pressed to find an area where Zhang's growth has not been seen. No longer a guy you can send to the line. The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
With 1 on the clock, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Jazz lead by 1. And a chance now to second. Okay, David, much appreciated. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Jordan Clarkson. Rudy Gay is out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Ingles in at the 2-guard position. That's the group right now for Utah. For the lead, here's Gallinari. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gallinari's got the first points of the second half up on the board for Atlanta. You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night. Well, Joe Ingles, to me, specializes in mixing up his pace, and that's how he gets these calls.
And much beloved in Salt Lake City, the Australian Joe Ingles is a glue guy for this team.
He's much more than that. He's absolutely one of the leaders of this team. He's outspoken on the court. He's not afraid to put an arm around a younger player and be that mentor. He's unselfish. Joe Ingles, simply put, he's a winner.
Clarkson on the wing. The pass to Pascal. Over Jang. Pascal's shot is off.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Jang, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, not on the same page there, and in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
Utah leading. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The wide open look here for Ingles. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And the Hawks with possession here. Herter passes to Gallinari. Out to the wing and stolen by Gay. Here's Clarkson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Clarkson's got his first points of the night.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Williams dishes to Jang. Pass to Reddish. The crossover, and Reddish with the slam.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Clarkson for three. That shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way. Williams with the ball, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Shoots the three. A shot by Reddish, no good. Jazz have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming on Milwaukee with the break. Got that bucket in no time at all. Okay, he's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Williams passes to Herter. Spins. He dishes it to Jang. Back to Herter. Just 5 on the clock. Williams for 3. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Clarkson. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Pascal with a screen for Gay. Pass to Pascal. It's deflected. Gay kicks to Clarkson. Pascal a screen from deep three-point range. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
Boy, a forgettable night for him, but thankfully his teammates have played well overall.
The Hawks again can't hit. Utah leading by 4. Gay in the corner. Puts up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Clarkson's got 5.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Williams with a clean look, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
3 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, GA. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Here's Mitchell. Over Bogdanovich. Misses off the right iron. The Hawks trail by 4. Passes to Young. Now here's Capella. Young outside. Fires the 3.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
The third quarter comes to a close. Utah out in front, leading by 4. And we're just moments away.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Atlanta. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the center, filling out the middle.
First team foul.
Here's Young. From past the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Young.
A high-usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Conley the pass to Mitchell. The 3, just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
And how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Young passes to Capella, kicks it to Hunter. Back to Capella, and stolen by Bogdanovich. And they go to the intentional foul.
John Collins. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Conley. And the pass to Mitchell. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Utah.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
2 open that time, made it look too easy. Young's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Here's Conley, and there's another one for the Jazz.
Well, Mike Conley is comfortable. Doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
Now Young. The 10-footer. Gobert with the block. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Utah, another 3.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high-percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Young finds Bogdanovich. Hawks passing it around. 6 to shoot. To the paint. And finished off by Collins.
You know, an awesome decision maker in that pick and roll. Young taking whatever he sees in these sets.
Remaining in the game, 2 minutes.
Now here's Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Bogdanovich goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 9 now for Utah.
Well, I'll tell you, the defense can't stop that. Bogdanovich with the ridiculous delivery.
Conley against Young. And Bogdanovich hits to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. Misses the 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
O'Neal against Hunter. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Down low. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. And now an 11-point Utah lead.
And at this point, just sort of running through the paces as it appears it'll be a nice win here for Utah.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the flow of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Donovan Mitchell.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Back to Young. Inside, Collins shoots from 8. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
So we see the Jazz hit the win here. Even. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for
watch this kind of chess match. Here we go. Brent, two teams that really understand how to play the game.
And you wonder how many little tweaks and how deep in the playbook these coaches are going to go to try to gain some kind of advantage.
So here are the Jazz starting five. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Now here's Mitchell. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Drains the triple.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Outside Butler. And here's Adebayo. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it with the step back. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovic set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Conley against Lowry. To the right side. Shot clock at 5. Shot on the wing. Here's Gobert. From deep, Conley. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find it.
For 3, Lowry. He can't hit that time. And Utah will come the other way. From behind the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Butler with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Tucker. Misses the 3. Utah's gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Takes a step back. Mitchell against Oladipo. Outside Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. From the high post. Adebayo grabs the board.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Butler, the shake. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Oladipo playing a couple years at point guard in Orlando when he started his career, showing off his passing ability there.
Now here's Conley. He's got 6. The 3 from Mitchell. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 5.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. Now here's Oladipo. Check by Mitchell. And it's Oladipo off the drive. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
You got to get in front of Oladipo or else you're going to see things like that. We don't mind.
Mitchell against Oladipo. Here's O'Neal. Pass to Conley. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
We've got 1:23 left in the first quarter. Picked by Gobert. Clock at 6. And it comes off the front of the rim. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. To the inside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal
I like
foul.
that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Utah has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. 4-3. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Adebayo with it. Lowry with it. He's guarded by Conley. And here's Butler outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah leading. Outside Mitchell. There's 14 seconds left in the first. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the close of the...
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat answer.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
I'm loving the ping-pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Launches it. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Conley.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Lowry with it. Now Bogdanovich defending Tucker. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Utah's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Pretty good release point from Jimmy Butler. Just such a strong shooter. Looks like he's got limitless range.
Now Conley. He's got 9. Outside for Mitchell. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. And here we go. The Heat fast break. And stolen by Gobert. On the break. The 3 from Mitchell. Miami grabs the miss. Close them in on 2 minutes played here in the second. And it's Oladipo off the drive. And the layup falls. Oladipo's got his second basket of the game.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen on Oladipo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Mitchell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Here's Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Tucker. Off target from outside. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Miami trailing. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
It's good. Mitchell's gotten 4 this quarter, and we're seeing teams pick up the pace. Something you set the trend for in Phoenix, Grant. Why do you think that's becoming more prevalent?
Great question. I mean, in today's game, we're all about the analytics, and that has shown that you shoot a higher percentage earlier in the shot clock. So it makes sense to push the tempo and see what you can get early.
A line change here for Utah. Clarkson against Hero. Over Clarkson. No good. A bit long that time. For Utah, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pascal finds Clarkson. Pascal sets a screen. And it's Clarkson missing. For Miami, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Down low. Outside Robinson. Hero on the wing. Back to Morris. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Now here's Whiteside. He's covered closely. Gay inside. Working on Robinson. They get it back. The kick out to Ingles. Fires in the triple.
Nice awareness from Whiteside there, understanding where his teammates were on that possession.
Hero against Clarkson to halt the run. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
That's on Joe Ingles.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Gay. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Morris. Miami's gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Pass to Hero. And here's Robinson. Gets an open look and hits it.
Good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
Clarkson for 3. That shot off. And so it's Utah closing out this quarter with us.
Your Miami Heat.
I'm here with...
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back.
24.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We've seen Mike Conley really having a great game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
So the Utah 5 right now. They've got Joe Ingles, Rudy Gay out there with Eric Pascal. Then there's Hassan Whiteside, and it's Clarkson in at the point. Now here's Ingles. Gay outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gay's got his first basket.
Yeah, you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
Outside Robinson from downtown. Rebound, Utah. Stolen by Hero. That's tipped. It's stolen by Clarkson. Pascal with it. Guarded now by Morris. Pass to Clarkson. Six on the shot clock. Inside. And Pascal gets it to go on the assist by Clarkson. And now an 11-point Jazz lead. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Down low. Stolen by Whiteside. Gay outside. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Clarkson outside. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Hero. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Well, the Heat shooting just 38% for this game so far. Robinson finds Hero. From down in the low post, it goes.
Well, the catch and shoot is where Tyler Hero excels.
Clarkson with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Beyond the arc. That shot missing.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Dynamic finish, then decides to hang out a little for good measure.
Yep, that's the exclamation point right there. Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. And here's Clarkson. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Morris.
Okay, and he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Kicks it to Hero.
2 minutes.
Pass to Robinson. Takes it inside. Back to Hero. And here's Morris. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. A line change here for Utah. The Jazz have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Here's O'Neal. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Gobert with a screen on Oladipo. To the middle. O'Neal on the wing. Fires the three. And there's the foul. It's on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Outside Butler. Elbow shot. That shot off the mark. And Utah will come the other way. Now here's Conley. 9 points in the game. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. 1:02 left in the third. 6 to shoot. To stop the drought. Utah the rebound. Conley passes to Mitchell. Now Gobert. Over Tucker. Second shot opportunity. Gobert no good.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Timeout called the Jazz.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Now here's Oladipo. Pass to Tucker. The three is up. On target from range. Tucker's got 5 now.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. The three from Mitchell. To the inside. Bogdanovich passes to Mitchell. Offline from the high post.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that. It can cost you another play.
And that'll do it for the third.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Back to Lowry. Oladipo outside. Lowry outside. Off the mark there with a 3. Utah leading. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. And he slams it in one-handed.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there. That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. Vincent's checked in for Lowry.
Now in the game,
Here's Mitchell. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. From the arc. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
Well, that equals his three-point total from the first half. He had one before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Here's Tucker. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Now here's Mitchell. Going inside. Over Oladipo. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Hero. Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. Oh, swiped away.
Well, overall, he has played basically flawless basketball, but that was a bad turnover.
And another miss by Utah. Miami's got 1 of 3 to fall from downtown here in the fourth. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got 5 points in the quarter.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert with a screen on Oladipo. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Now here's Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Tucker. That one off the back iron and out. For Utah, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Gobert. 1:21 left in the final quarter. Mitchell with the ball. Conley up top. He's guarded by Oladipo. The shot by Conley, no good. The Heat have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, Bam Adebayo is so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Now Conley. Outside Mitchell. Into the lane. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Now here's Oladipo. Kicks it to Hero. Tucker with a screen. Hero, the pass to Oladipo. Off target with the 3. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Hero, the pass to Butler. Back to Hero. From deep. And so it's Utah with the W. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For
for. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thank you.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at center. Young's shot is off. You know, Smitty, I know it gets plenty of coverage, but Trae Young's raw talent as a scorer really is just up there on another level.
It is. Trae Young's ability to post over 40 points in a game is truly something special. It takes a ton of confidence to have nights like that. But you know he's doing it all for his team and not just for himself. When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous. Defense needs to tighten up the perimeter.
Young fires away from outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Miami Heat. It's a three-point game. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Young way outside. Atlanta again missing. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Adebayo. And an intentional foul right there.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Capella against Lowry. There's the triple. And again, Miami with the triple.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Young against Lowry. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Now the dish to Hunter. Launches a three. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Capella finds Bogdanovich. Adebayo knocks it loose.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
Oladipo misses. Man has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Young for three. Miami grabs the miss.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Back to Collins. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. It's Young on the wing. To end the cold streak, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Oladipo. Tucker dishes to Oladipo. Driving in. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Capella. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And here's Lowry. Dishes it to Oladipo. Passes it to Adebayo. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Atlanta on D. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Clock at 6. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Lowry kicks to Butler. Lets it go. The Heat with a fresh 14. Oladipo finds Butler. And there's the drive. The kick out to Oladipo. To the inside. Adebayo passes to Butler. Over Hunter.
Defensively, DeAndre can switch 1 through 5 better than most guys his size. That fits right into today's game. What his coaches and teammates love about DeAndre Hunter is his even keel. He never loses his cool, and he's impossible to rattle.
Here's Lowry. After the basket by Bogdanovic. Lowry passes to Oladipo. Now, here's Tucker. He's guarded by Collins. Outside Lowry. Driving to the basket. Oladipo for 3. Keeps it alive. And there's Lowry putting it right back in. Lowry's got 5.
I just love the show of aggression from Lowry. The toughness he plays with on the offensive boards is outstanding.
Now, here's Hunter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And he gets the bucket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
The Heat leading by 4. Here's Tucker. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Young outside. From outside the arc. That one, no good. And so it's Miami with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATM Hawks dancers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And so in the game for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duty. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Young, following the miss by Kyle Lowry. To the middle. It's hauled in by Clint Capella.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. And we all know basketball is a game of runs, but Steve, why can it so often seesaw like that? 1 minute a team is ice cold. The next, they can't miss.
I think confidence is such a big part of the game. Also rhythm. When you see shots fall, it snowballs. On the other hand, when you can't take the lid off of it, that confidence can go another direction.
And here's Oladipo following the three-pointer by Trae Young. The bounds, Atlanta takes possession. So Young will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Hunter on the wing. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Adebayo. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. A shot by Lowry, no good. The Hawks trail by 3. Capella, the pass to Young. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
People worried about Trae Young's size entering the league. Could he stand the punishment? He has answered that question.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Clint Capella. Molinari comes in for John Collins. Radish, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovic. Shots good by Hero.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
Al Morris after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Morris passes to Strus. Hero with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Hero kicks to Morris. Shot clock at 3. From deep, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before a second violation. Lou Williams is checked in for Young. The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first half of the game. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Morris with the rebound.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Strus passes to Dedmon, and Robinson wide open. He shoots. Off target from three-point range. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Gallinari.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
The Heat have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. The pass to Robinson. Back to Hero. The 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Set him up, he'll knock him down. Tyler was drafted largely for that dead-eye jumper.
Williams in the post. He's covered by Hero. Jang with the ball. Dedmon's there. And it's Gallinari missing. Miami leading by 3. The feed now to Morris. Drops in the layup for 2.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Pass to Reddish. This one for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Morris outside. Outside Robinson. Kicks it to Dedmon. Jacks up a 3. Robinson misses. Driving the lane. It's stolen by Morris. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters. As thank you, David, and we'll be back.
17.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Heat leading by 5. So with Butler sitting on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Hero out there with Robinson. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Strus in at the small forward position. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Pass to Strus. And here is Hero. 5 on the clock, and he jams it with authority.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
Williams with the ball. No points in the game yet for him. Out to the right wing. Morris against Gallinari. Over Morris. And it's Gallinari missing.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Dedmon in the high post. Morris with the screen for Robinson. Passes it to Strus. That shot off, and Atlanta will go the other way. To the wing on the left. Jang dishes to Gallinari. Back to Jang. Jang with the screen on Robinson. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here is Robinson. Back to Hero. Robinson misses. The Hawks trail by 5. Back to Herter. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Molinari with it. Guarded now by Morris. Herter passes to Chang. Here's Herter. Guarded by Robinson. Three-pointer. Here's Chang. The kick out to Williams. Now Chang. Molinari outside. Chang with the screen for Gallinari. Robinson pulls it in.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Hero passes to Strus. Back to Hero. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Herter.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. In Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
Miami leading by 5. Now Hero. He's got 7. Outside Robinson. The pass to Dedmon. Kicks it to Robinson. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Duncan Robinson.
Just 2 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And again, it's the Heat missing. For Atlanta, they've gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From past the arc. Nailed from three-point land.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
Now Hero. Morris kicks to Hero. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Butler passes to Tucker. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Tucker's got 8 points.
Great floor awareness there by Jimmy Butler, sensing one of his guys is open and gets it to him.
For 3, Hunter. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here is Lowry. He has 5. Butler deciding where to go with it. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Love to see Jimmy get aggressive on the slam, blitzing his way to the rim.
Young against Lowry. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 4. And Young kicks to Hunter. Right side, Bogdanovich. And he hits the buzzer beater.
And give him credit. Good awareness of the time.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Miami ahead, leading by just 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hawks 5. And here's Tucker. Butler in the corner. Pass to Adebayo. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And after really leaning on that 3-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Man, you know, Bam Adebayo knows his role, doesn't play outside of himself, and he's a quality teammate, too.
Young from deep three-point range. Miami grabs the miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Tucker with the ball. Oladipo outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Left side Lowry. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
Young dishes to Capella. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Lowry. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Good ball movement here by Miami. Outside for Lowry. Back to Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. Unable to get that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
That's his third. First team foul.
Young dishes to Capella. Bogdanovich with it. Out defended by Adebayo. Shot by Collins, no good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
The shot by Butler. Nobody around. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
Jimmy knows he's the leader of his team, and shots like this demonstrate his confident mindset.
Lowry against Young. To the paint. Here's Collins. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Lowry finds Butler. Outside for Lowry. Down low. Over to the left wing. 4 on the shot clock. And stolen by Hunter. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Team second.
Young outside. Collins a screen on Lowry. Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. To the inside. It's stolen by Lowry.
Yeah, tough entry pass. You want to kick the ball down low, but you have to be crafty about how you do it.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Trying to end the drought. They get it back. Capella lays it up and banks it in.
You gotta love how Capella keeps possessions alive. Really nice effort right there.
1:36 left in the 4th quarter. Lowry passes to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. He takes it in, and Capella sends it back.
What you like about Capella as a shot blocker is the patience. He waits until the shooter commits.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Capella against Adebayo. Stolen by Tucker. Inside. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Butler. And now a 10-point Miami lead.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Miami.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bam Adebayo.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. 7-point differential. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Oladipo outside. Here he goes. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
And so the big win by Miami in a tight game. All right, David, great.
And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, 3 of the best all-time rebounders.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Now the Hawks with it. Here's Young. Spins. Bogdanovic passes to Hunter. Screen by Capella. Outside Young.
Boy, how about the quickness of Mike Conley to get from defensive stance to contest. That is nice.
On the wing, Mitchell. Outside Bogdanovic. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. It's a 3-point game.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
Mitchell against Young. From the low block. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Collins outside. Out of bounds. Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. You know, he's always been imposing with his height. But Doris, the strength work Gobert's done, it's really paid dividends.
Well, he makes his living in the painted area, right? You have to carve out space to finish at a high level. You've got to gobble up rebounds. All of that extra strength, all of that extra agility never goes to waste.
Now here's Young. Shot clock at 5. Back to Collins. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
He's capable of torching you from there. Collins has great confidence in his mid-range jumper.
Now here's Conley. Picked by Gobert. Back to Conley. Bogdanovic with a screen on Young. They get the rebound. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Mitchell. Over Bogdanovic. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Takes the 3. To the inside. Young drawing the double team. And here's Collins. Capella with it. The kick out to Young. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. On the wing, Mitchell. From outside the arc. 6 on the shot clock. With the crossover. Driving in. And Mitchell with the slam.
Boy, if he's got momentum, you better step back. Donovan Mitchell on his way to the cup.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. And here's Young. Hunter on the wing. 3-pointer. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Utah leading. Pass to O'Neal. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Here's Mitchell. And the Jazz tack on 2 more.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Conley against Young. Hunter on the wing. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Hunter. There's a screen. Clock at 6. Collins passes to Hunter. Over Bogdanovic. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. 3-on-3. From deep, Conley. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to start. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Young. There's the three. Rebounded by the Jazz. On the wing, Mitchell. Guarded by Capella. Mitchell against Capella. Now Mitchell. 4-3. The shot no good. Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Trying anything now to get them out of this zone.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Just 4 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Jazz. They're up by 5. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we...
All right, let's just come to the door. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So on the floor for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Conley against Young. From deep three-point range. No luck on that one. And Utah will come the other way. Pass to O'Neal. Conley against Young. Conley passes to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Young, up top Capella. Young, the pass to Capella. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Capella's got his first points of the game.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers. All right, man, that was the ATL Hawks dancers. Dance team, make some noise.
And so it's Utah with it. 3-point lead. Right side Mitchell. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Gobert inside. Hunter covering. On the wing, Mitchell. 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Hunter. Pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2. You know, what we call a smart foul. Part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Williams up top. He's guarded by Conley. Back to Jang. Pass to Gallinari. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And stolen by Gobert. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell misses.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
The three ball. The Jazz with another miss. Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But, you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Utah.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Pass to Williams. Here's Reddish. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
This, to me, is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
And so Clarkson nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Outside, Williams. No good from outside. For Utah, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter.
Atlanta foul. That's his first personal foul. Team third.
That free throw misses.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
And no good on the second free throw, so 0 for 2 there. Pass to Williams. He takes it in. Here's Reddish. Sinks the tray. Reddish has gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, the threat to score is real when Lou Williams has the ball, but he uses that to set up his passing game.
Clarkson for 3. Chang pulls it in.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
The kick out to Williams. Clarkson against Gallinari. Williams in the post. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Clarkson attacking, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, Jordan Clarkson loves the offensive end, and he's in the flow on that drive. That's nice.
Outside, Williams. Fires from the wing. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Hawks trailing. We've got Kevin Huerter, Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgui Dieng. Then there's Cam Reddish, and it's Williams in at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And it's blocked by Whiteside. The open shot, Gay. Again, Utah.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there. Well, Eric Paschall has shown that he can be a force offensively off the bench. Easily took to the sixth-man role. Great offensive arsenal.
Outside Huerter. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
The Jazz shooting around 35% for the game. You know what, Paschall, he's so naturally aggressive in looking for a shot.
Yeah, and I think he can be a matchup issue if you guard him with a center. He can be a primary scorer, leading a second unit. This is a great big man to have off your bench.
And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Well, the Hawks shooting only 27% for today's game. Outside, Williams. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah leading. Ingles with it. Now Herder defending. And he commits the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Clarkson. Outside, Ingles. Back to Clarkson. 5 on the clock. 19-footer.
Well, Lou Williams challenges the shot. Boy, being committed on the defensive end, so important for him.
Pass to Reddish. Williams from long range. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Clarkson attacking, and the foul called on Danilo Gallinari. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Intercepted.
Yeah, tried to thread it inside, but just too much congestion.
It's stolen by Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. The Jazz again can't hit.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Inside. Here's Gallinari. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Confidence and composure in the paint. Danilo Gallinari from inside.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. And rejected. Here's Reddish. Reddish on the wing. Back to Williams. To the middle. An easy 2 on the layup. And now just a 3-point Utah lead.
How about the focus of Lou Williams? Inside, able to finish. Nice.
And so they foul intentionally. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Three minutes gone now in the third quarter. Pascal against Collins. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Team 4. Shooting for Utah.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Young with it. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Clock at 2. Back to Capella. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
Timeout called the Jazz.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
A line change here for Utah. And it's time for an injury report. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Donovan Mitchell. What do you have, Allie?
Guys, I was able to talk with Utah's head athletic trainer about his status. They've concluded it's a pinched nerve in the neck, causing a pins and needles type of feeling in the arm.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for similar injuries.
At line for 2.
That one's no good.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Boy, I give Rudy Gobert a lot of credit for how he responded after the early days of COVID. This guy was made a scapegoat, and he was the first player to test positive. But this guy has come back stronger from adversity. You have to love that.
Here's Young. Uses the glass on the layup. Young's got his first 2 points.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
And here's Mitchell. Give him 8. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. From deep, Conley. And no good. And it'll be the Hawks taking it the other way. Launches the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. The Jazz have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. There's Young with the three. Knocks down the long J. And now it's just a 4-point Jazz lead.
At the perimeter, Young has such an attacking mentality, always looking for chances to take shots from range.
Steps back. The three from Mitchell. He's off on that one. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Jazz up by 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Taking a look at the Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 slot. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So it's Atlanta now, trailing by 4. Bogdanovic on the wing. From 11 feet away. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Collins outside. Pass to Capella. The kick out to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's short off the rim.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Conley against Young. Gobert inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovic, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Bogdanovic. From the arc. Counted from distance.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Utah leading. Now Conley. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
Mike Conley wanted to make sure the momentum was not swinging the other direction, so he answers with a 3.
And a deep 3 from Young. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
14 fouls.
Here's Mitchell. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. With the drive. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's the second personal foul. Team second.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Conley against Young. Tries to break his ice. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Give credit to Young's tenacity from the interior. Getting the D's attention right there.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, coach is definitely looking for patience and execution.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. From deep, Conley. Atlanta with the rebound. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And a deep 3 from Young. Hits the trifecta.
This is where Young most resembles Steph Curry. Both have range almost out to half court.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter here. Conley against Young. Outside for Mitchell. The three is up. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. The three, and the Hawks with another three.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told his players, you know your job. Now just go out and do it. Don't get caught up in the moment. I want you to play with a steady pulse. He understands the emotions can run high at this stage of the game.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Collins against Bogdanovich. Collins passes to Young. Driving inside, and it's good. And that one brings them within one.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Left side, Mitchell. And it's in.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Young against Conley. And Young, here we go. Count it! Oh, what a sensational bucket! That brings him within one. Young against Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to O'Neal. And that's an intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
Team third. Shooting for Utah. Bryce O'Neal.
First free throw is good. And that'll put him up 2. And so both free throws good. And it's a 3-point game.
Well, those are essential free throws to make a 3-point lead. It's going to take something from long range now to tie this game.
All right, let's just come over the floor. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks.
For 3, Collins. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. So it's a narrow victory for...
and Tucker up in the forward spots. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. And for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal, and it's Gobert in at the 5 roaming the paint. Out of experience on the floor tonight, Greg, how does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
With 1 second left, out to Conley for the 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Now, here's Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Good ball movement here by Miami. Pass to Tucker. 6 to shoot. There's the drive. The Heat need to get a shot off. Lowry finds Tucker, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. It's a 3-point game. Mitchell outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
Lowry looking around. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And maybe we don't talk enough about what a great teammate Lowry is. Passionate. He leads by example and always vocal.
Now here's Gobert. Kicks it to Conley. Oladipo with the block.
Good timing from Victor there as he swipes that one away.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. When Lowry won gold in 2016, the U.S. team coaches had very high praise.
Yeah, you can call him their unsung hero, the best team player out of anybody. This guy shows emotion, and guys feed off his energy.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Victor Oladipo. Yep, it counts. Conley's got 5.
Yeah, this is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Three-pointer, Lowry shoots it, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
Both free throws good from Tucker. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. And here is Conley. He's got 5. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Down low, here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here is Lowry. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Mitchell against Oladipo. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the game to go.
There's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge, and if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Oladipo outside. This is to Lowry. Back to Oladipo. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Lowry. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Now let's find out what head coach Quinn Snyder had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if If we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And Tucker kicks to Adebayo. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Butler finds Tucker. Butler against O'Neal. Utah with the rebound.
And what defense there from Gobert. Putting that wingspan to work and not allowing anything easy inside.
Now, here's Tucker. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Pass to Adebayo. Can't cash in from the left block. And here's Mitchell from the arc. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Jazz lead.
All right, lookers coming out of the court.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Miami, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Butler in at the 3. Here is Lowry after the basket by Utah. The kick out to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. 3 on the clock. Over Conley. The shot by Lowry, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And then Mitchell hit the dunk.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Utah with the ball after the Heat pick up 2. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. No good on the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And Tucker kicks to Butler. To the middle. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Lowry. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Back to Adebayo. Over Mitchell. Mike Conley grabs the miss. Utah leading by 5. Here's O'Neal. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Conley dishes to Mitchell. From deep. Doesn't go for him. The Heat go the other way with it. 3 on 3. A wide open look here for Oladipo. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Lowry against Mitchell. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Good on the triple. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for Utah.
And the reliability of Bogdanovich. His teammates know bogey is good for that shot, so he gets the feed and sinks it.
2 minutes remaining.
Now here's Lowry. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. Gobert with it. Dedmon defending. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. Tries again. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
Here's Strus driving inside. Robinson finds Hero. Goes up from the top of the key. Miami no good on that time either.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
A three from Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Eric Pascal, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Gay comes in for O'Neal. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Now, here is Robinson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The pass to Morris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Clarkson outside. High post, Gobert. Rudy Gay on the wing. Shoots from the high post. Rebound by the Heat.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Strus. There's Hero with the three. Drills it from outside.
Tyler Hero ready to pull the trigger at any time.
Now Clarkson on the wing. Ingles. A three ball. The shot, no good. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter.
Thanks very much.
Thank you, David, for that interview.
50.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
They've got Clarkson. Whiteside is out there with Eric Pascal. And it's Joe Ingles. And it's Gay in at the three spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz.
Well, a pretty decent distributor at his position. Rudy's good at getting rid of the ball that time.
Here's Hero after the basket by Utah. Pass to Morris, 13 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hey, that's good.
Trying to realize what to do in the screen and roll situation. Clarkson connecting with a teammate.
Up top, Hero. He's covered by Clarkson. Passes it to Dedmon. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Hero passes to Dedmon. And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Morris dishes to Dedmon. Back to Morris. 6 to shoot. To the wing right side. Strus passes to Robinson. The tray. That shot, no good. The Jazz go the other way with it. Now, here's Pascal. Whiteside kicks to Gay. Back to Whiteside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And now a 10-point Jazz lead.
Adding ways to score into the paint, Whiteside continues to develop a more refined post game with better footwork each year.
Hero passes to Dedmon. Pulls up. High post. Hero, no good. And Whiteside's got the ball here for the Jazz. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Pass to Ingles. Clarkson goes in. And he goes in for the dunk.
And you're going to burn yourself when you get up that close to Clarkson. He's explosive.
Hero with it. Whiteside's there. And that one drops. Hero's got 5 now.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now, here's Clarkson. To the inside. Here's Gay. Dedman with the block.
But got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man.
A slam dunk by Robinson.
Oh, power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Ingles with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. From downtown, Robinson, that's good. And now just a 5-point Jazz lead.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Clarkson for 3. That one doesn't go. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break, and so they choose to intentionally foul. So Utah ends up going with the new group, and the Heat with some changes. Lowry passes to Tucker. Over Bogdanovich, buried from 15 feet out. Tucker's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Mitchell from the arc. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Oladipo finds Lowry. Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. 4 on the clock. Oladipo for 3. Rebound Utah. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry kicks to Butler. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand.
The previous play is under review.
The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
We're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it.
And we've reached the end of the 3rd. Utah out in front, up by 8. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the center position. Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Conley. In the corner, O'Neal with it. It's up a 3. A shot that time, not on target. And the Heat going the other way now. Inside. The kick out to Oladipo. The second effort, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
.60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. O'Neal against Butler. Over O'Neal. And it's Butler missing. Jazz leading by 6. Mitchell outside. Here's the pass to Conley. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Down low. Here's Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 7 points for Rudy Gobert.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the two-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Adebayo with this screen on Conley. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Butler kicks it to Tucker. That 3 off the mark. Butler with the steal. Shoots the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Conley with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Jazz lead by 11.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Lowry passes to Tucker. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Jazz leading by 11. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Gobert the pass to Bogdanovich. Over Lowry. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
1:51 left in the fourth. O'Neal dishes to Bogdanovich. From the arc, it's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley with it. Now defended by Oladipo. Mitchell passes to O'Neal. The shot. O'Neal. The second chance points on the tip in. O'Neal's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Jazz.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage, plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Rudy Gobert.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
And it's Butler missing. It's Gobert with the ball for Utah. And there's the defensive 3-second call.
Jazz ball. That's the line for Utah.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Ooh, I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
And here is Conley. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win.
Smith, our analyst. Now Atlanta starting 5. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at small forward. And for Miami, inside it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Capella. Here's Reddish. Just 5 to shoot. The Hawks need to get one up here. Now here's Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Tucker, no good.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Young against Lowry. Fades back. Young, the pass to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Fast break Miami. Oladipo with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Bogdanovich against Oladipo. Here's Tucker. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Young against Lowry. Back to Capella. Nifty move. And the slam dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Pass to Adebayo. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Collins. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Back to Tucker. Outside Butler. Here he goes. And it's Butler with the jam.
Give him a lane to the hoop, and you know what you risk? Jimmy Butler throwing it down.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Capella, screen on Lowry. Pass to Reddish. 5 to shoot. He shoots it. That one's wide left. The Heat with the lead. Here's Lowry. Takes the 3. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Kyle looks confident in everything he does, and that confidence rubs off on the team.
Pass to Capella. Collins outside. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from three-point land so far. Butler on the wing. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Reddish. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And Young, here we go. And the shot's good.
This is how Trae Young beats you, with quickness and skill.
The Heat have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. 1:04 left to play in the first. Young against Lowry. Now here's Butler. The D's right on him. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Lowry against Young. Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Young. From deep. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. And Miami has possession. Tucker inside. Guarded by Young. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Adebayo. Missed inside.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
Here's Capella. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're
The previous play is under
certain he beat the buzzer.
While this call may not decide the game, you always prefer to get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Heat up 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
You know what else, guys? Defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight and turn them into points.
At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Victor Oladipo is out there with Kyle Lowry. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
You have to be impressed by Bam Adebayo's playmaking. B.A., he has great vision for a big man, and he helps this team as another initiator.
Here's Lowry. Just 5 on the clock. Over Young. Lowry, no good. The Hawks trailing. And Coach Steve Kerr of the Warriors, he said Adebayo reminds him of Draymond Green.
You know the reason why, B.A., they both are elite ball handlers at the 4 position. They both anchor the defense on their team. Bam Adebayo's definitely on his way.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Bogdanovich from long range. Controls the rebound and the putbacks.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Oladipo outside. Lowry outside. Pass to Adebayo. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Here's Lowry. The rebound by the Hawks. Right on the left side. Outside, Williams. There's a screen by Jang. Williams against Oladipo. Williams passes to Gallinari. Over Lowry. Rebounded by Butler.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
Outside Tucker. And Smitty, there are plenty of good teams in the league. Not many great teams, though. How do you define that, partner? Do you have to win a title to be great?
No, I don't think so, B.A. Obviously, championships matter. But I think being consistent. Look at the Steve Nash Suns, teams that have competed for titles over a sustained period. You have to take pride in that, too.
So Miami ends up going with a new group and a change for the Hawks. Herder's checked in for Wright. Down low. The steal. Outside Robinson. And again, Miami with a triple.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And there's 1:45 left in the second. Ooh, they pick off the pass. To the inside. Pass to Dedmon. Hero outside. From 20 feet. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Here's Williams. What a terrific move that is.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Hero, the pass to Morris. 55 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Hero. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. For 3. He can't get that one to fall. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Here's Gallinari. And a nice finish on the layup. Gallinari's got his first 2 points of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hero. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Pass to Jang. It's Herder on the wing. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Miami ending the quarter up 10. Great shots. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. You look at Kyle Lowry, he's been playing really well.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, and sometimes the strategy in that case, don't let anyone else beat you. You know he's going to get his, so try and keep it to that.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got, Herder and Hunter fill out the wings. Gorgui Dieng is out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Williams in at the point. Well, Smitty, you think of all the 6 Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, B.A. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Williams against Hero. Morris for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And the Heat lead by 10.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Robinson with a steal. Morris outside. The three-pointer off the mark. And for Atlanta, they're shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Pass to Hunter. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
Here's Dedmon. Back to Hero. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Hero's got his second basket of the night.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Tries the spin move. Outside for Gallinari. From deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. Hero with it. Here's Strus. Knocks down the triple.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Outside, Williams. There's the drive. And it's blocked by Dedmon. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Now Hero. Pass to Strus. Back to Hero. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Young. That one rolls around and rims out. The Hawks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Capella. From deep. And there's Young. That's good. On the assist by Capella. Young's got 5 now.
This is becoming routine, knocking down shots from well beyond the arc, and he makes it look effortless.
Robinson, a screen on Collins. Pass to Robinson. It's tipped.
2 minutes.
Young against Hero. Now here's Capella. Bogdanovich up top. Second chance effort, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A different look for Miami. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Lowry with it, and it's Young picking him up. Oladipo with a screen on Young. Here's Lowry. Miami, no good that time either. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. 1:14 left to play in the third. Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. And Young gets it to go. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another area where Young excels, using the dribble to create space for his shot.
Pass to Tucker. Now here's Butler. Drives to the hoop. Adebayo passes to Butler. Clock is at 3. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. The kick out to Young. Oh, rejected by Oladipo. And he gets it back. Collins outside. Back to Bogdanovich. No good with the triple. Miami has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Oladipo finds Adebayo. And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Third team foul. The Hawks call timeout. Fans, welcome. Your
Butler passes to Lowry. Outside Butler. Oh, they need this. The shot misses. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And so it's Miami up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
Fans, welcome. Your Miami.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Young against Lowry. To the wing on the left. Outside Bogdanovich. Launches it. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds now. Miami's gotten 7 of 12 3-point attempts to fall. It's tipped. Bogdanovich down low. He's guarded by Oladipo. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Butler finds Lowry. Back to Butler. Now Adebayo. And the basket is good. And the Heat lead by 13. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Miami.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Something else they've excelled at is their interior D. Their rim protection has been outstanding.
final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Out to Lowry. 4 on the clock. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And a deep three from Young. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. From deep three-point range, Butler can't get it to go.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
From deep. Young missing again. Miami with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. Pass to Adebayo. For 3, Oladipo. It's hauled in by Reddish.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Oladipo with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. Back to Butler. Unloads from 13. Rebounded by the Hawks.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Young. From deep three-point range. And he can't get that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. At one point, they led by 16. Now here's Oladipo. Defended by Bogdanovich. Outside for Butler. To the paint. Pass to Capella. Young way outside. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
And Clint Capella picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Hero, he's checked in for Miami. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Adebayo. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Time running out for the Hawks. To the wing, right side. Outside Young. From deep. Young missing again. Miami has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Heat.
When you look at their assist totals, you can see why it was easier for them to score. The ball was really popping tonight.
And good things seem to happen when you're patient and willing to make the next pass. Their offense has flowed really well.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Kyle Lowry.
Terrific initiative. Not content to let the game come to him, he went out and made it his own.
Here's Hero. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
Honestly, they're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
From deep three-point range, Miami, no good that time either. Young way outside. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. So it's the Heat. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining.